ഞാനൊരു വീഡിയോ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. കട്ട് അല്ല ആക്ഷൻ. സോ ഹലോ ഗൈസ്, hi. Tell them a hi. Hi, hello.
Hi.
Hello, show them your hands.
Hi.
Okay. So there is no, as I always mention in my video, there is no specific topic. Okay. And nothing special. There is nothing to get from our video. Yeah? No specific topic, no benefits. The only benefit is for whom?
To improve our
Huh.
language.
That's the thing. The only benefit is for me. Now, if you are included in this video, if you talk much,
Okay.
you will get the benefits. Okay.
Okay.
So the intention behind this video is that I started this 4 days before. After I got a revelation or I got lessons from the thing that I attended. I got I attended an interview and they told me they
Then
fried me.
what the same?
They fried me from toe to head. Fried, very big fry. So you know that I speak English, right?
And you achieve the interview?
No, of course not. They told me that I'll call me if I get a point. The thing is that you don't do you know that I speak English
Yeah.
a bit
You
much
spoke then?
better, right? Not that much better, not accent, but I speak, right.
Yeah.
I also speak and I give lessons about English speaking, right?
The right.
But when I was in that chair, my head was full of fog and smoke. Eh? It's not about the speaking or fluency, but I was fully blank. I couldn't utter words. I couldn't remember the words that I should appropriately use on that instance's context.
The interview done in online platform or
Offline,
offline?
yeah,
Which
it's a
institution?
position, an institution, school nearby, 16 kilometers from my home.
Oh,
So I,
the highly.
yeah, the question was for English teacher basically, and it's a school which has which gives very importance, big importance to English speaking. When I went there, I was very startled by my look. I was tip top, like formal shirt, a formal watch, formal shoe. All of this shirt and pant is mine. Watch is from my brother. Shoe is from my sister. Whatever. I was looking perfect. Hmm? So that should have given me much.
You think was in look?
Yeah, I know not in looks, but it's a school of that much reputation.
Okay.
Albab school is a bit better school. It's
The highly feasible school.
highly.
Mm,
It's a well-reputed school, very good facilities, very good infrastructure,
mm,
and academics are also very good.
the children of rich peoples.
Almost rich,
Okay.
not poor people because it's CBSE school, and it's a central school, namely.
How much the salary scale?
I don't know, sir. They never discussed the salary scale. It's after the proper interview session that I will discuss the salary.
Are there any other interviewers?
Not for English, but for science and biology. There was two women.
Then why not selected you?
I don't know whether they must have attended many English teacher aspirants before me, because when I get there, the watchman told me that so many interviews are over. Just go.
Oh,
So I must be the last person who will be applying for that role. So they must have thought that they should give it a go, and they also noted that they have I think that must be someone's Kela. Whatever. So they must have noted that I also have a Islamic degree. So it's basically a Islamic management school.
oh,
Islamic management school. I thought there is a masjid before entering to that compound. So yeah, the Islamic atmosphere is there. So they must have thought that they even asked me that
What is the name?
Albab, Albab Central School.
Then it's Muslim management, I think, like that.
Yeah, yeah. But it's algebra group of institutions.
I
Algebra group of institutions. You don't know?
no.
Don't put that in that Kerala man. Remove. Kerala. That what I told you. You know. Okay, so I went there and I got full blank. That's why I started doing this thing. Hmm.
Okay.
I know that when I converse with someone, there is a flow. If I convert with you, there is a flow.
Mm.
If I convert with someone whom I'm
If
familiar
you
with,
get a chance in that school, you will be the main, the highly communicatable man
chat, no, that's unreal. It's not, everyone in the institution is very proficient in whatever the roles they are in. Hmm? Principal and vice principal was there. Principal was a woman. I think she got a PhD or something, and the vice principal was also a person who must have a PhD, who must have a PhD in English, because he
so
continuously asked me about the topics that related to. I told them that I'm practicing for it. They cooked me. So they told me, they asked me about university bits. They asked me about some era, and there are some eras in, like in Arabic literature, there are some era, like Jahiliya, in English there are some eras, like Jacobin era,
no
Elizabethan era,
Shakespeare,
Jackson era. That's Elizabethan
Elizabeth,
era, primitive era.
and the in social exam, our social exam,
Hmm.
the department of or the
Education.
educational section,
Uh-huh.
he also afraid me when I say I wish to complete a B.Ed course in English. Then he asked me about the some dates. First of, I I don't know. In before all, I hate the history. I didn't power to save the history exactly the
Dates.
dates. And he asked me the date, and he said this is the date of birth, and another date that was the date of death. Amen. I said I didn't love
No.
the
History.
history. Then he said, "This is the history of date of birth and the death of birth of Shakespeare." And
911, I think.
he said
911.
the main historians in the English, and you must learn in BA English and the BEd in
Okay.
BEd in
In
English.
English. He even asked me, when they knew that I'm not that much prepared for the interview. I'm not prepared. One of my friends told me that I should be genuine. So there was a writing session before the interview. I wrote with my genuine things. Like I didn't look in the ChatGPT or phone. I had the opportunity to do that, but I never checked the phone. I write it genuinely, and I got a doubt in one grammar question. So I didn't wrote that. So when I entered, they asked me to introduce myself. I entered the primary things of an interview. After that, they told me that you use used to used to very much in that particular time. Hmm? They told me if you are continuing something even now, then you should have used to, because it will be used when something is not doing right now. It's if you use used to. If I
In
used
your
to in my
writing.
not writing, in speaking, when I introduced
Hmm.
myself, when I told about my career, my options, my ambitions, my experience. told them that I used to many times. So
Used to
yeah,
that word.
yeah, used to.
Mhm.
I told
Which
them I
word
used to.
used to?
I told them that I used to teach. I used to do that. I used to do this.
Mhm.
So they told me, if you are not doing that right now, they told me, ask me. And I told, yes, I'm also doing right now. So you should not use used to. You are using used to very much. Then I told them I'm not very much into grammar. It's evident from your writing. Eh? Not the. I know I write grammar properly when I
Yeah.
write an essay, when I write a poem. It's okay. When I write articles, it's okay. But when I write grammar, knowing that it's grammar, it gets wrong. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Hmm? Grammar means the the logical things, but I know that
Tense.
this is a this is a phoneme, or this is a
Conjunction or
Pronoun.
condition.
this
I
is
know
a
all those
pronoun.
things, but what is simple person? I don't know. I might have used it in my speaking, but what is simple? I can't explain it.
Subject plus verb plus subject.
So my phone is shutting down. So I have to don't go.